Hello everyone, I'm Yuzhen Hu from the University of Houston. Today, I'm going to present my work on making high-spectral image classification more label efficient by using spectral modulation of pretrained diffusion features. This work was done with my advisor, Dr. Saurabh Prasad, and Dr. Biplab Banerjee from IIT Bombay. Now, let me explain the challenge we face in high-spectral image classification. Hyperspectral imagery provides a lot of spectral details across hundreds of bands, making it excellent for color mapping. However, this also introduces challenges such as high spectral dimensionality and low spatial resolution, especially space-bound imagery. Additionally, labor data is also limited and expensive to obtain, so the key challenge is to design models that can still learn strong, reliable features from just a small amount of simulation. Let's look at some of the limitations in private work. Very supervised methods, especially those use attention to model relationships, rely heavily on large amounts of label data. So pre-trained master autoencoder, which is widely used today, can help extract spatial features with fewer labels, but they struggle with the low resolution and blurry texture that is common in high spectral imagery. Diffusion model is a new and promising approach for video extraction. They've been shown to capture strong spatial features even under noisy or no resolution condition. But since they usually pre-trained on natural image like ImageNet, applying them directly to geospatial data may lead to a dominant mismatch. And even if we get strong spatial features, how effectively fuse them with the spectral signal remains challenging. Now, recall the criteria. Let me walk through how we implement it. So this diagram shows the pipeline of our method, GeoDiffNet and GeoDiffNet-F. In the upper branch, we include a procedural attribute patch in the frozen diffusion model and extract low-level spatial diffusion features. So these low-level features are transferable across domains from the backbone of GeoDiffNet. And also the diffusion model here is frozen, so this introduces no additional trainable parameters. To further incorporate the respective information, we use the parallel spectral branches shown below. Each pixel spectral signature is coded pencil more. A P network, which is to predict to film parameters, vector gamma that scale and shift the spatial features channel-wise. In GeoDiffNet-F, we apply this film modulation to capture the spatial features based on the spectral contrast. So a pixel-wise classifier that predicts them in the color class. This setup combines strong pre-trained spatial features with fine-grained spectral too. We introduce minimal and pointable parameters, so this way enable accurate and label-efficient classification across domains. Let's now take a look at our results. We evaluate on two hyperspectral benchmarks, Berlin and Augsburg, both with pre-trained, defined, train and test spreads. We strictly follow these spreads for fair comparison with prior methods. We report three metrics here: overall accuracy, average accuracy, Kepler coefficient C, to be consistent with the prior methods. There are different nature here which use only spatial features extracted by diffusion, already outperforms prime methods on Augsburg dataset, despite relying on low-level features and facing dominant discrepancies. So this highlights the strength of diffusion-based spatial representation learning. When we add spectral fusion Yuzhen in GeoDiffNet-F, performance improves even more, outperforming all prime methods on both datasets. So to wrap up, we introduced GeoDiffNet and GeoDiffNet-F for spectral image classification. Surprisingly, early low-level features from pre-trained diffusion models can still be highly effective even with greater dominant discrepancy. With simple film-based diffusion, GeoDiffNet-F further boosts the performance while performing all the prime methods while stay efficient. In short, pre-trained diffusion models even on ImageNet can be remarkably effective for real-world geospatial tasks.